Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here is for my fire sign collective. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find and to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have Temperance, all right? We have the Ten of Swords, we have Self-Worth, and we also have Injustice. You guys could be dealing with Sagittarius. We also have the Ten of Swords, which could be air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Self-Worth, and we have Libra specifically. So this overall energy presently right now, Sagittarius, I'm talking to you, but I am still talking to the whole collective. If you have just recently gotten yourself out of some certain addiction that you may have had for a little while, congratulations. All right, I feel like you guys have been in this energy of being very patient with yourself, being very calm with yourself, allowing yourself to mentally mature, allowing yourself to say, I don't want to deal with certain situations that are addictive or even any addictions. Okay, you're finding a balance within yourself after going through a lot of trials and tribulations. And I feel it's even with certain triggers, you know, at a time in your life, I feel like there has been a lot of hardships with the Ten of Swords, a lot of betrayals that have been going on. Fire signs, again, this is a collective reading too, so take what resonates. But there has been a lot of betrayals that have gone on in your life, a lot of struggles that have happened, or even a lot of loss. And I feel that you're getting over that loss. You're not allowing yourself to stay stuck in it. You're not allowing yourself to be triggered to go and drink or to go and party or whatever these certain addictions could have been. Doesn't necessarily just have to be drinking or hard drugs. It could just be fears, maybe there was a lot of anxiety that you were dealing with, but you're finding yourself again, which is always a beautiful thing because of certain situations that have been very disheartening for you. So with Self-Worth and the Justice card showing up in the reverse, you're no longer in this gray area, whether it was a certain commitment, family dynamic, or peers that were your friends that are no longer your friends because of the hurt that they have caused you time and time again, because you're learning your value, you're regaining your self-esteem, you're stepping back into your confidence, and you're being more empowered by valuing yourself, and you're dealing with people with boundaries down. Again, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's dive a little deeper and see. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. You're no longer, you're putting up a boundary with possibly an earth sign here, an earth sign, and it could be, again, a child's mother, child's father, it could be whoever, but whoever this earth sign is, this is somebody you're putting up a boundary with, okay? Somebody who was not the best person, or a selfish individual, a judgmental individual, somebody who was going through a lot of setbacks in their life, somebody who was possibly bringing you down with them at a time or two in your life, someone who was just greedy of your time, attention, or just wanted you to support them because maybe you're very much so well off. But you're not dealing with that anymore because you have learned the valuable lesson that you needed to learn pertaining to your life, and you're not giving. Okay, you're not giving any more than you already have with this Justice card showing up. You're not lacking the morals or dealing with someone who I feel was playing on you, giving you confusion, making it seem as if they were somebody who they weren't, making it seem as if they had the stability and that they were stable, but they weren't. They could have just been a user, you know. A user and abuser in some way, shape, or form. And with this Magician card showing up, you're backing your power. You're backing your transformation. You're not allowing anybody to break your confidence or your discipline anymore, however they tried to before. It's a done deal. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Virgo as well. You see everything for what it is. And with this Magician card, it's almost as if, you know, these shadow figures in the back of this card, the shadow figure people that are low vibing, that don't have anything to bring you, you're seeing exactly what it is, and you have learned a lot of the valuable lessons when it pertains to just your life, and to not allow yourself to give any more than what you receive. All right, self-worth. You already know that certain things that have not worked out for you, or certain individuals that have not supported you, or there was lack of motivation with coming together, or just not or certain things just not moving in a cohesive way, you're not dealing with that anymore. You're letting something go of lack. And this could be a community of people, or it could be just one person. But again, you're not in this great area of what individuals have tried to put on you, or how they have tried to make you feel, or the projection because of their own energy and things that have gone wrong in their own life. All right, the 9 of Cups. You're seeing the injustices because of individuals not being happy with themselves, delaying themselves, their own complacency. You're just like, listen, I'm not complacent because you're complacent, and I'm not going to feel, that way about myself because that's how you feel about you. So there is a lot of recognition and a lot of awareness that you have gained pertaining to this. So this is a shift in your energy right now, a major shift in your energy in order for you to grow and be in a more graceful fashion pertaining to yourself and pertaining to your life. So I feel like this overall energy is of you having enough. Also, not just a community, a workspace, workplace, people that I feel you had to work with. But Spirit is giving you a big thumbs up presently right now. And, you're not trying to deal with mourning the losses anymore of certain connections in your life pertaining to, whatever connection, again, it could be many people, community, workplace environment, a person that's involved, an old connection or whatever it may be. But you're not in this energy of losing your balance anymore. Okay, you're not in consumption of drugs, alcohol, if that was maybe a vice when you got triggered, or overeating. You're not doing that anymore. You're taking a very necessary step to make healthy, conscious choices for your livelihood and for, yourself. So, yes, you may have had love for certain connections or individuals. Yes, it may have been puppy love. But at the same time, I feel like right now you're just not allowing yourself to give more so than what you get back. Okay? So I feel like this is a good energy that you are in. All right? Not being complacent, not wanting to be complacent, getting back into recovery, getting back into your harmony, gaining some sort of spiritual clarity, listening to your intuition, and not allowing yourself to devalue yourself from possibly what you have done before to make others happy. I feel like you're not willing to make others happy anymore that have hurt you or disregarded your feelings or, just caused you a lot of lack. So good energy, good energy that I feel you're moving on towards, which is, again, very beautiful and prospering. So let's see what the clarifiers are. Ooh, okay. All right. So moment of fate. So you are taking a moment for yourself. All right. Presently right now. And it says the train's momentum mirrors fate's push. Resist if you must, but know the risk. Exactly. I feel like you know the risk. You're not going full speed ahead with certain connections anymore, or you're not rushing into anything anymore. You're taking your time, which is patience. And sometimes it's difficult for fire signs to have patience, but you're grounding yourself. You're learning that patience from the occurrences that have happened for you. And again, you're breaking free. So it says, embrace the thaw. Your time to rise is approaching. So you're no longer keeping yourself on standby. You're no longer keeping yourself out in the cold, even if people have tried to keep you out in the cold. You're breaking free from whatever coldness you have experienced from individuals in your life or certain situations and dynamics. Okay. So your time to rise is approaching. And I feel, again, if you have dealt with certain addictions, which a lot of us do, and if you have never had, then good for you. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's just mainly addictions. Addiction could be being there and supportive for others who just don't give that back, or you doing the most for individuals in your life. But again, regardless of what these addictions are, You're getting yourself away from it. And again, more congratulations to you, because you no longer want to be stuck and stagnant. You no longer want to procrastinate any more than you have. And you are truly allowing yourself to get towards the momentum that you have been looking for or desiring in your life for a while. All right. So again, signs you could be dealing with here. We have Sagittarius specifically. We have Gemini, Virgo. We also have Earth energy, water energy, Libra specifically.